Hello, welcome back to Algebra. We're going to wrap up our sequence of lessons on factoring general trinomials that are quadratic, meaning they have a square term as the leading power. We're also going to have a few kind of different types of problems thrown in. It's kind of a little bit of a potpourri of just giving you some extra practice. So let's just jump right into it and solve these last few problems. What if we have 6x squared plus 7x minus 10? Now this can get into problems because there's more than one way to multiply to get 6, and there's more than one way to multiply to get 10. So there's potentially a lot of different combinations here that we can go through. Hopefully we'll stumble upon the correct one first. We'll see. So we have, open this up, something times something to give me 6. I'm going to choose first 6x times x. I don't have any idea if that's right, but I'm going to choose it. And then for 10, I'm going to choose 2 times 5. And I'm just going to check before I even mess around with any of the signs to see if it's possible. This will multiply to give me 2x, so I write the 2. This will multiply to give me 6 times 5 is 30, right? So I'm going to put down 30. There's no way I can add or subtract those to ever get 7. So what you need to do next is flip the order. And I recommend keeping the first terms constant and flipping the order of the second one. Put the 5 here, put the 2 here, because that also can multiply and give you 10. And then go over here and check. This will give me 5x, so I'll put a 5 down. This will give me 2 times 6 is 12x, so plus or minus 12. If I add, it's going to be too big, but if I subtract, that'll be a negative 7. But I only care about absolute values, which matches with the 7 there. So I think it's possible that that one might work. I know that I'm trying to get negative 10 at the end, so 5 times 2, so I need to have opposite signs, either plus minus or minus plus. That's the only way I'll multiply to get negative 10. So I will just choose the first thing that pops in and try this. And what happens here is I will get negative 5x. From the inner terms, the outer terms, 2 times 6 is 12x. And when I add those, I will get positive 7x, which works. So the first terms give me this. The last terms give me negative 10. Inner plus outer give me the 7. And I'm done. Now, I kind of got us to the answer because I'm trying to give you the practice, but I want you to kind of be aware that you might go off in the weeds pretty far before you get to this answer, because what if I started differently? So what if I just didn't happen to get so lucky? What if I said, well, let me open up some parentheses here and try something else? To make 6, 2 times 3 is 6. That's probably what I really would have chose to begin with. And then I could have done 2 times 5 giving me 10. And then I would have said, all right, well, what about this? The inner terms give me 6. The outer terms give me 10, plus or minus 10. 6 plus 10, 16, 6 minus 10, negative 4, neither one matching with that. So then I would have said, all right, that didn't work.